Yasmeen Ja'rour, born 1996, Daraj. Our future in Gaza is obscure and unknown, like a calm volcano that can erupt at any second, as if we're a boat without a captain in the midst of a raging sea. We go right and left, and no one knows where to lean. I hear that in other countries, childhood is sacred, and children live their lives without problems and fear. But Gaza's children are forgotten and outside the picture. They're the ones who feel the injustice the most, because society treats them like they're not kids. When it wants, it makes them adults, and when it wants, it returns them to being children. And most people deal with them like they're only bodies, not minds. When I see a child pedaling in the street or working in a shop, I imagine how the children of the world are playing, resting, and feeling safe. Honestly, my heart breaks for them and sometimes I cry. Gaza has no tenderness and no childhood. A boy is born a man here and a girl is born a bride. Dad before the war was a lot more tender with me. I wish he would take me in his arms like before. God help him, he's probably worried too. Because in the war, we lost 5 dunams of land in a second. The field that's 60 was hit by a rocket from the Israeli army, which burned all the oranges in it. My father, my brother, and myself could have also died by that rocket, because we were close to the window. If Dad hadn't thrown me on the ground, all the shrapnel would have hit me. After the war, I visited Rafah Crossing, and I saw the flags of Palestine and Egypt next to each other, yet separated by a wire. I felt the difference between the 2 flags and that this wire is the border of this big prison that we live in. I felt how stupid and unjust is the world, and I felt like breaking all borders and ending all differences between races and religions so that everyone in the world would be brothers. My dream is to live in a safe country, even in a small village in a distant island at the end of the world.